All right, settle down. The verdict is in for the first half of this album from Joyner Lucas. And let me tell you, this is a real MCs from the school of MCs. I can already tell that this is a millennial, honey. And on some of these tracks, he was doing Gen Z way better than Gen Z. Okay? Alright. And he was giving me my entire life. You know what I'm saying? You know the days when they used to go back to those old school type of like soulful beats too. He would dive back into those, and then would get you a banging beat. Then he would get you a banging beat. Then he would get you a Gen Z beat. Oh, hello there. Hi. It's nice to have you here. I'm just in hot pursuit of information that I need. Oh, by the way, I did come across somebody this morning named JOYNER LUCAS. I've heard of him throughout the years. I've just never seeked him out or was interested to hear his music until this morning when I heard about him again, because Will Smith came into, of course, my algorithm and he seems to be good friends with this JOYNER LUCAS. I was like, JOYNER LUCAS, that name sounds so familiar. And so he's telling the story to Will trying to get into his house. So I was like, you know what? And then I said, he's a fine man too. I said, so let me just go look at his music. So JOYNER LUCAS has a catalog of music, but I want us to react and to review today JOYNER LUCAS's latest album from last year. There's a new one coming out, but it's not out just yet. So this one's called Not Now I'm Busy. Is he a nice MC? Okay, with some great music, and is skilled, or is he washed, made, cooked, and needs to actually hang it up? Well, we're about to find out. So before we get to the meat and potatoes, as usual, a word. Your patience in life and getting what you're going after is greatly needed. It's greatly needed, especially today. Don't look left. Don't look right at him, her. Focus on your journey. It's going to take you a nice long while. And you're just going to have to accept that. Okay? And there will be many things along the way that you get to learn before you're giving, or I should say given, the very thing that you seek, that the other ones who get it too early won't learn, and most of them will burn out and be strung out. Okay? Those who get the rewards later in life are the ones ready to handle it and maintain it the best. Those who get the rewards of whatever they're after too early are the ones that suffer the most. Okay? So be patient, keep learning, keep growing, and keep practicing, keep tweaking and adapting and just getting better as a person. That is all that you can do. Hello there and welcome in. This segment of the show is called the Engagement Campaign 2025 on YouTube, okay? And this is a judge and jury of music, aka Queen Millennial. Now, the Engagement Campaign of 2025 on YouTube, for those of you who are new. My returning people, y'all already should know what's going on here. It's really to bridge the gap between the viewer, which is you, and the content creator on the other side. what's been going on, noticed by me and YouTube and a couple of other creators too, is that a lot of times returning viewers will watch the videos to come back for other videos to watch those videos, but they won't engage. They're not engaging with the video. They're not engaging with the video, and they don't realize how much that is hurting that content creator by them not engaging, because they think, a lot of them, that just watching the video is engagement. Well, I'm afraid to tell you folks that once again, watching the video is not engagement. Let me tell you what engagement actually is. Engagement is liking the video. Engagement is subscribing. And most importantly, the engagement is commenting on the video, okay? Order in the court. And so, what your idea of engagement was, basically, I'm here to refine it for you and for all the other creators of what engagement actually is on the YouTube platform. That way you help the AI algorithm figure out much quicker and much faster and make it work and run for it, give it a run for its money when pushing the creators' videos out without any kind of real data and just a flat line for 4 videos. But 50 people watched it, and they were there for an average duration time of like 50%. But nobody took any action. Not a like, not even a dislike, not a comment, subscribe, nothing. Just ghost town. Okay? You don't want to be a window shopper when it comes to YouTube, just watching videos and passing by. Because your creator depends, the creators on this platform depend on you to engage, because it is a two-way street here. It's not a one-way street, okay? Let me say that again. It is a two-way street here. It is not a one-way street. So we both got to do our part as the creator and the viewer in order to make this work, okay? A lot of people get into their heads. They start blaming themselves because nobody's interacting with the videos. Even though they see people coming back. Even though they see people coming back to their videos, and then they start to doubt themselves, and then they quit, and you wonder, why did they quit? Where did they go? Right? And it's because of things like non-engagement that their channels don't grow, that they don't prosper, and they're putting hours into their content. For the ones that are putting hours into their content, or they're bringing value by whatever they're saying to people, right? And so then they quit, and you wonder where they went. So make sure you're doing your part to keep up the relationship and get great content from your favorite content creators. Don't just return to the videos and just watch them, okay? At least a like before you leave the video, okay? And that is basically going to wrap up this particular segment of the engagement campaign of 2025 on YouTube. Yes, welcome in. This is It's That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Worklina, the workhorse, and on this show we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Now, today we are talking about Mr. JOYNER LUCAS himself. Okay, obviously maybe you're a fan, that's why you clicked on this video, because you know JOYNER LUCAS's work. Well, hopefully I will become a fan too, okay? If he's not mid-washed or cooked by this point in his career. So I want you to get your popcorn, get your chips, candies, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because this is It's That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Take it away. again, it's that girl or it's not that girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Although those are great platforms and tools, as I say all the time, to build that brand, business, name, reputation up, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you, yes you, will join this community today by actually engaging with the video. By actually engaging with the video, by hitting that like button and sharing people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And to truly become a part of this community, for real, engagement is super important. That means you gotta subscribe, comment, notification bell, okay? Don't be shy here. We don't want shy people here, okay? If you want to just say hi, how are you doing? That'll be great too, okay? Doesn't always have to be something about the video. Now, disclaimer is that there is no copyrighted music played on this station. Let me repeat that. There is no copyrighted music played on this episode anyway, because again, the music industry is getting even more strenuous about people using their content in the videos. It's just what it is. It's the Wild West. It's the Wild West of laws that have to be enforced, have to be followed, or else your business goes down. The channel is a business. It'll be snatched down if we keep breaking the rules. So again, we gotta play by the rules. So there will be no copyrighted music on this episode, but you come here for a reaction, right? You come here for my opinion, right? You can hear his music on your own time at the click of a button. That's the incredible thing about today that y'all take for granted, okay? So let's get right on into this. All right. The first song, he is already smashing shit. Come on. Okay, he said take them bullish rappers and they got no talent out your playlist and put me on. Okay. I can already tell this is going to be good. Hey, he said, tell Ice Spice I can never be a munch. Only the beats is knocking. He's a nice MC. Come on, Joyner Lucas. You better do it. Yes. Come on, Joyner. Okay. He said, tell you how to turn a bus pass into a two-door. Hey, this needs to be a single right here. Hey. That's right. He said, I'll give him the credit. Shout out to me. Welcome to the halftime show. It is Saturday in June. All right. And let's get you kicked off right now. You know, I thought we were going to do an original, but we're going to reach back into our cover bag. And I'm going to do what I do all the time. Lisa Left Out Lopez's No Scrubs rap. Okay, here we go. If you can't spatially stand my horizons, I need you to class with Scrubs and Verizon. I don't find it surprising that you don't have the G's to bounce from here to the coast overseas. So, let me give you something to think about. Inundate your mind when to tell you out. Can't forget to focus on the picture in front of me. You can clearance DVD on digital TV screen. Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular. Check your vernacular, and then I get back to you with dominant-like position. Set your balls what I envision. Hit the tech acquisition for your first expedition, Mr. Big Willie. If you really want to know, ask Chili. Could I be a silly hoe? Nah. T-bars and I'm seeing retards and stepping on your felines, but you'll hear me though. And now the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
here we go.
But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like a messenger. Worked so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Watch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief, but you got this grief for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munching your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. You need to rush, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? Anyway, if you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. I can almost see it. It's that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I'm making seems lost with no direction. My faith shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. All right, settle down. The verdict is in for the first half of this album from JOYNER LUCAS. And let me tell you, this is a real MCs from the school of MCs. I can already tell that this is a millennial, honey. And on some of these tracks, he was doing Gen Z way better than Gen Z. Okay? All right. And he was giving me my entire life. You know what I'm saying? You know the days when they used to go back to those old school type of like soulful beats too. He would dive back into those, and then would get you a banging beat. Then he would get you a banging beat. Then he would get you a Gen Z beat. I mean, he was just eating. He was just eating for the first half of the album. There ain't no skips on this first half of the album. Great job, Joyner. Great job. I think I may become a fan. I think that first half of the album is definitely a wig snatcher. Okay, but you know what? Let's continue. He said he put a baby in a plan B in the same cradle. Okay, Mr. Lucas, you ate that. Listen, Mr. Joyner Lucas is going off on this record, okay? Man, there needs to be more conversations around Joyner Lucas, honey, in the mainstream media. Because this man is just eating down. Okay, on the title track was the last track where he's having this monologue. Where he's having this monologue. Come on, boys. Where he's having this monologue. He's talking about the fact that he deleted somebody. But hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. The person he deleted was the old him. Okay? Get into that. All right, folks, hush up, settle down, breathe with me. That concludes the album from Mr. Joyner Lucas. Not Now, I'm Busy. Okay, and what an album and a ride it certainly was. From beginning to end, it was a pure joy sonically to listen to not just the beats and his wide selection of adventures sonically, but just him rapping. And he's not one of these one-note rappers who stick to a particular flow. No. He'll speed it up, slow it down. He changes patterns and flows. This guy is seasoned, okay? This guy is seasoned, all right? If you want for today's world right now, if you want a good hip-hop album, if you want real talent, if you want something that's going to really knock your socks off, honey, especially those of you there in Gen Z, so you need to check out Joyner Lucas's Not Now, I'm Busy. All right. On a scale of 0 to 10 to wig snatching, this whole entire album was wig snatching and back blowing. Okay, absolutely. That's the highest tier you can get from me. All right. Well, go check them out. Do not ask me for a top 5. I keep telling y'all that. Do not ask me for a top 5 because I don't do that. I like you to find your own top 5. Okay, my job here is to entertain, to inform about these artists, is the good, is the bad, is in the ugly, and of course to let you know if the album or the project or the songs are worth your time or not. Okay, based on my artistic ear, okay? So, this has been Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Hopefully, you've been engaging with the video in several ways. Either you liked it, you commented, subscribe, notification bell, do something, okay? Because you're still here. That definitely means that you're guilty and you need to take an action right now, okay? If you didn't like this video, you would already be gone, okay? So my real ones are still here. Make sure you engage with this video in some type of capacity based on what I told you that you need to do, all right? Now, I got to go, and I'll see you on the next episode of Is That Girl or Is Not That Girl. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Have you heard JOYNER LUCAS' album that I just played and reviewed? If you have, why do you like this album, or why do you not? Let's have a discussion. Oh, you still here? You know the show's over, right? Okay, well, if you're here and I want to sound like a broken record, hopefully you've engaged with the video, okay? If you have, then if you want to hang out some more, we can do that, okay? It's going to be a video that pops up at any moment. Going to click on that video and I'll meet you over there, okay? All right, see you there.